Now last example, in this case, see example statement is like this: a 5-digit positive integer is entered through the keyboard. Write a function to calculate sum of digits of the 5-digit number. So in this case, we will assume that user is going to enter 5-digit positive integer. So we will not check that whether it is a 4-digit or 3-digit. We will assume that it is a 5-digit positive integer number. So we want to calculate sum of digits of the number. Means suppose if you are entering number like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, your output should be 50. Okay, so for this code, we need to separate these digits now. Okay, we need to separate this digit like 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and we want to find out sum of these digits here. So already in one program, like if you remember, we have seen one program to find Armstrong number. So in that program, we see how we can separate digits. See here, once again, if suppose this is your number, then divide this number by 10, you will get one digit, that is 5 as a remainder. Okay, next, this is your number, this is the remainder, and quotient, floor quotient, in this case will be 1, 2, 3, 4. So take this number now, 1, 2, 3, 4, divide it by 10. This time remainder will be 4, and floor division value will be 1, 2, 3. So just continue this procedure. 1, 2, 3 modulus 10. So remainder will be 3. Floor division output will be 12. 12 modulus 10. Remainder will be 2. Floor division output will be 1. 1 modulus 10. Remainder will be 1. Quotient will be 0. And we want to stop this procedure once this quotient becomes 0. So here all these remainders are just nothing but digits of this number. So we just want to sum all these numbers and return from this function. So we'll write down one function. Just understand this logic. We'll write down it here. Okay, this is name of function, sum of digits. To this function we are passing that number, which is n. It's a 2-line code only. We are creating one variable s that will sum all these digits here. Then we are writing one loop. We'll run this loop until n becomes 0. So we will consider this value as a n. This 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 1, 0. That we will consider as a n value. Okay. So what we want to do? S is equal to s plus n modulus 10. So that will n modulus 10 will return you remainder. So that remainder we are just adding to this s variable. So s will be your sum. And next we just want to modify the value of n, which is right now 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 to 1, 2, 3, 4. So that we can carry out by using this floor division option like this one. N is equal to n floor division 10. Floor division, if you remember, if you say 1, 2, 3, 4 divided by 2, your answer will be 1, 2, 3.4. Okay, now instead of that, if you say 1, 2, 3, 4 floor division 10, you will get answer as a 1, 2, 3. Okay. Now this same code we can write down by using shorthand assignment operator also. We can say like this: s plus equal to n modulus 10. This also we can write down like this: n floor division equal to 10. So easy to understand. Okay, so finally your s contains sum of digits. So return this sum from here. So remove this code now. Directly print output with one number instead of taking input from keyboard. Now digits is a function. We are passing these numbers. Your answer will be 15 like this. So this is how we can create sum of digits of any number.